Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make these simple little gift card holders. Now the two that you can see here have been made using the gingerbread and peppermint suite of products. So you've got the frosted gingerbread stamp set and you've got the gingerbread dies. So these two were made using that suite of product, and they tie with a ribbon, and when you open them up your gift card will fit inside. You've got a space to write your greeting, and then you could just pop that in a little envelope and send it off to somebody. So I'm going to show you how to make this, but I'm going to be using product today using the Whimsical Trees stamp set and the designer series paper from the same suite, which is called Whimsey and Wonder, and all these are available in my online Stampin' Up shop. So to save some time, I've already stamped a couple of the trees, this one and this one, using mint macaron because that's one of the colours within the paper. I've die cut one of the shapes from the stitched nested labels, and I've got For You on a block, and this is from the Joyful Life. But you could, if you've got a ScanNCut, you could get your ScanNCut to draw that for you, or just use anything that you've got. So as I say, I've cut all the elements just to save some time. So the first thing that you're going to need is a piece of cardstock. Now I'm using mint macaron, and this has been cut at 3 inches by 11. Just going to bring in my Simply scoreboard, and I'm going to score this at 3 3/4 and 7 1/2. So this is your front panel. This section is bigger than this, okay? And then what you need to do now is, let's just find a bone folder. You need to fold and burnish on your score lines. Okay, so as I say, the biggest section on the left is your front panel. So the right hand side folds in and this folds over. Now for some reason I don't appear to have cut mine very straight, but we'll go with it. So what you want to do now is cut on this smaller section from the bottom left up to the top right. You can do it with your paper trimmer, you can do it with your scissors, however you prefer. I'm just going to put the bottom left corner into the track on my paper trimmer and chop that off. And this is going to be the bit that holds your gift card, so you're going to glue this down just on the bottom edge, and I would suggest using a wet glue because you don't want too much glue, else you won't be able to get your card in. Okay, so before we go any further, I've got a white piece of designer series paper that's going to go on the inside. So I'm going to stick that down. Just centrally to that panel. And this is the designer series paper that I'm using on the outside. As I say, this is all from the same suite, but I'm going to use this piece for the inside. So I'm just going to pop that in there like so, and now I'm going to bring in my Tombow adhesive and apply a very thin bead along this bottom inside edge. That's all you need. It doesn't need a lot, and I'm just going to fold that over and just burnish it down with my fingers until it grabs. This is a really simple, quick project. Now I'm going to be using the glittered organdy ribbon for this one to fasten it. So I'm just going to cut a length Not sure how much I'll need, probably don't need that much. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue on the back, just enough to hold this ribbon in place. Like so. And then I'll just put another little bit just here. Just to keep it in place for now. So now, actually I'll bring that back in. My designer series paper can go on the front to hide that piece of ribbon. And as I say, I'm going to have the trees on the outside for this one. So the lovely iridescent paper and the mint macaron trees. And then I'm just going to bring in my mint macaron ink. These little trees are going to go on here, so I just want to stamp the For You up here. I'm just going to ink that up and put For You. Okay. And then these I think I'll pop up on dimensionals. So I'm just going to use the edges of my dimensionals to use them up. I mean, you can make these as simple or as complicated as you want. But, you know, if you've got a few to make, simple and effective works nice. So I'm just going to overlap that. And then that's going to sit on there. And I think I'll also pop this up. So see what we've got here. And I'm just going to pop that there like so. So then now your gift card will go inside. If you want, you could put, you know, another decoration inside. I did on these. I just put another little bauble from the gingerbread and peppermint sweet. But for this one, I think I'll leave it plain. And then I'm just going to tie this up. Trim the end of the ribbon, and that's it done. So you can see on these two I left the ribbon over the paper on the front, but on this one I put it underneath the paper. It doesn't make any difference, it's entirely up to you. I just felt that these had a bit more contrast. I thought that the white organdy ribbon would get lost on the white paper, so I thought I might as well just put it straight down over the card and put the paper on top. So that's today's simple gift card project. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.